let's just keep going. Alright, here we go. These guys are also a pain, but not as much as long as you continue to aim for their heads. Which I will admit is difficult right now. There should be a thing in the back of their head. Not back of their head? Back of the truck. Jeez. And then right up after this upcoming boss fight that's about to happen right now, after this, I know where our power-up should be located, and if I'm lucky, I'll hit it. First, we have to fight this guy. I forget his name. I know the big guy's name is Carl. Why do I know that's his name? Because of this scene. Let's keep going. Come on. Let's move it. Yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm not too concerned with the House of the Dead lore, mythology, or even the timeline for that matter. Like, I know the timeline. I just don't think it matters. The story is not why I play House of the Dead. The cutscenes? Sure, that's part of why I play House of the Dead. I love how cheesy they are. But I could care less about what the actual story is or the reasonings. It gives me an excuse to shoot more zombies, you know? Oh yeah, there's just 2 Resident Evil light gun games on the Wii. I would love to play those. I've never played a real Resident Evil game. I almost picked up Code Veronica for the PlayStation 2 the other day. I saw it for like $1 at a local flea market. I might go back and pick that up if it's still there. Alright, alright. Here we go. This is the part I need to be careful about. It's right there up ahead. I can see it. Chamber plus 4. That's not bad, but it's not the infinite power-up that I know I can get sometimes. Oh yeah, also when you use items, they are legitimately used up. So you have to find them again. And let me tell you, some of the rarer, cooler items that you will want to use are a pain to find. And it makes... Basically, using some of the cooler items should only be reserved for people who have borderline mastered this game, which I have not. I don't have the time to sit here and play this game over and over again. I do enjoy playing it in my free time. I will admit that. It's a great time waster of a game. Alright, I credit plus 10. That's good. Then 2 more cyber zombies will pop up here. Yeah. Whatever. And then there will be 4 more. There will be like 4 more zombies up ahead that are kind of spread out. I don't know which one hit me there. Actually, light gun games I would love to see get ported includes The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park 3 by Konami, that's another good one, Carnival, any of the Beast Busters games. I love this music here, this is great music. And this is actual theme from House of the Dead 1. And I think he's a little faster in House of the Dead 1, but don't quote me on that. I can't actually get through this guy without spending a credit. I found that out by fighting him on the boss mode of the game, which literally lets you fight any of the bosses you've beaten thus far. Basically, it's like a time attack mode. You see how quickly you can beat them. It's really, he's really not that hard once you figure his pattern out. I do love the fact that the main weak point I'm always aiming for is his thigh. I don't know why it's his thigh I find the easiest to shoot at, but it is. Come on, baby. Alright. That went pretty good. Ah, okay. We're almost to the end of the game. Yeah, actually, since the previous video, I've watched actually a number of zombie films. Not a lot. Like, I still need to watch more of the Romero stuff. I've seen Night of the Living Dead, and that's it. I see Day of the Living Dead everywhere, but there's no Dawn of the Living Dead, and all of the prints that are currently out of print are stupidly expensive to get, aside from the Italian cut of the film, which is the cheapest one I've found. Let me tell you, it is not fun trying to get a hold of that. Not the Italian film, just Dawn of the Dead in general. I want to watch it, but there's no current prints of the film. I'm gonna need to have... I need them to re-release it at some point. For some reason. If I can just get the original 1970s Dawn of the Dead, that will be amazing. Cyber Zombies. Death Bullet Blow. Wonder what that does. Wonder if it's like a one-hit kill bullet. I don't know. It'll be fun to try using that sometime. Here we go. I'll have to just look up what some of these do sometimes just to check it out and see if I can make a good video out of it. These cyber zombies crack me up. It's not even like they weren't in the first game. They are in House of the Dead 1. But it just cracks me up that they are a thing. Kind of how it cracks... Ah, those boxes have stuff in them. Kind of how it cracks me up that they have... Oh, I love this. The zombies are homegrown. It cracks me up that they have enough room for this thing in here. They unfortunately do not have a coliseum they can dedicate to the whole monster, though. So... Yeah. It's just this sort of boss fight. I'll tell you this much. Tower is probably my favorite boss fight in the game. Not only because of how really kind of easy it is, but also because it's, oh, this guy. This guy got past me. I don't know. I like aquatic-themed creatures, and the Hydra... That boss gives me strong aquatic vibes, which I like. Up, here we go. Keeping an eye out for any more items. Okay.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Goldman, do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can you see? Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. The original sin that man is responsible to protect the life cycle. I have made a creature to rule over mankind. This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor.
I couldn't help it. I had to show you that scene. That scene is magic. This boss is bull. Not necessarily in that order. Here we go. Final battle. Weak point unknown. Oh no. Yeah, no, I remember this guy being tons of bull. I think he's kind of like a more advanced version of Magician, which is appropriate. But he moves fast enough that's ridiculous. Don't get me started on the Wheel of Fate from 3. Makes me dread thinking what on earth could be in House of the Dead 4, which I've never played. I did see it. We went back to visit my local arcade. Maybe I'll put some footage of that in just for the heck of it right now. but I didn't play it, unfortunately. I kind of wanted to. Oh, he does this. I forgot. He calls up the forms of previous bosses, and you gotta shoot them in their weak point. Except they move even quicker. Again, it's full of bull. It's a cool concept, though. I like that. It'd be cool if he brought out some bosses from the first House of the Dead game. That way people who played through the first one would have to kind of call back to that. And then he turns into this thing, and you gotta keep trying to shoot the heart. There we go. Gonna turn back up the volume for this final scene. I'll be here to provide any sort of commentary I feel like, but let's just watch the beauty in action.
Goldman!
Friends, it is not over yet.
Is that all you have to say?
In time, a successor will come. Farewell, friends.
Oh shit, I didn't think this through! Ah! And now the credits. Oh, not yet.
It's finally over. Goldman, I don't care if a successor comes or not. I'll go on fighting. As long as we have the will to live. Goodbye, Goldman.
Goodbye, Kyrian. Farewell, Sophie. Endings you can get in the game. I'm curious to see if I get any of these. Let's see. Do I get anything cool? Looks like I got the normal ending.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks like it's the normal ending. There's some other really weird endings. But yeah, okay, rank 3 expert agent. Even though I cheated like crazy. Oh, and I actually have to put him in names. That's just kind of what I put in for my whole thing.
Of the dead.
I didn't want to start it again.